The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And down to their 36-yard line here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Call a no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
What? 180.
Goff now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 36 yards. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0.
Next is score, Lions 7, Saints nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. The Saints take over 1st and 10. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Shuck. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Yards on the play.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Let's go. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Little short pass here to Hill. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It's a gain of 14
42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
But there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Open man, that's too slow. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to slow. 32 yards. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back, though, and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Worried about your hands, though. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time. Now 2nd and 9. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Shuck. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Camara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Taken down
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Little short pass here to Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down. Inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he is out of bounds. It's up right at the 15. They'll get further out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know we're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's out to Hill, right side complete. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara from 8 yards out. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here from the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt home. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Shuck. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Shuck now to throw. To the right side, he's got Vele. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down.
The Saints, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
Saints.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Quick throw complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you get real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Jackson from 3 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
The kicker on for the extra.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Goff. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
120.
Now Goff. Throw over the middle and finds Williams. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
We go. 180. Maverick.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That stop made by Jack Campbell. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison.
To throw now, Shuck. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. He'll drop to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And a good run here as they'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Goff.
That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Detroit Lions. First down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints 7-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, and they put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Let's go.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And Hill's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Taysom Hill from 17 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And nothing gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
20.
There's Goff. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10.
20. Orange.
Now it's gone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both in the practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
He'll get that complete to Vele. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Devon Vele, 33 yards. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Now they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll get it near the 35, right at the 34 here.
It's a gain of
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Down the right sideline, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
29. Lions 26.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They're going to look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found the way to give their team a chance.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
The 37-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. Oh, no, lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Looking to put a drive together. And he'll start with a give to Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man up, and it's caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Little short pass here to Hill. He's got room to roam. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
19 Tiger.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.